This is a 2012 Honda Accord with a 2.4 liter engine, automatic transmission. This car has the code p0301. Cylinder number 1 is misfiring. In this case, I'm gonna diagnose the problem. Hopefully something easy. Go to the Honda here. Then I'm gonna be checking USA because this is from America. Auto scan. Okay, now we gotta read the engine here. I'm gonna go to read codes first. My view here. Okay, it has two codes. It's a repeater here, p0301 misfire, and I'm gonna be treating just for the cylinder misfire right there, cylinder number 1, because that's the one I'm gonna be treating right now. This will have to be addressed later. I was not aware of this. Oops, it's shaking really bad. Okay, and this is the live data I'm gonna be using here. I want to check the cylinders here, and that is the misfire there, the misfire right there. Cylinder number 1 right there is misfiring, as you can see. Well, this has more than one cylinder misfiring. Cylinder number 4 is also kind of misfiring. Alright, I think there is also a miss in cylinder number 4. However, very small misfire. The one that is really bad is number 1 right there. Number 1 is the one that is really bad. It has no cut for cylinder number 4, but it has a small miss right there, small misfire. Don't know if it's caused by number 1, but p0301, it does not have any cut for cylinder number 4. Very small miss. Sometimes it comes here. Now the first easiest thing to do is to exchange the spark plug and the ignition coil pack from one cylinder to another. In this case, I'm gonna do that. That's the easiest thing to do first. Exchange both of them at the same time. See if the misfire moves to the other cylinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10mm bolt. And all you do is lift this up. I'm gonna be exchanging this ignition coil pack and the spark plug. I don't want to, you can do it one by one, only exchanging the ignition coil packs, but I'm gonna be doing both of them at the same time, exchanging the spark plug to here, and these ones are gonna come here to see if the misfire moves to the other cylinder. 10mm bolt here. Now this is cylinder number 1, by the way. So you can lift it up a little bit and you have a better access to the connector here. Just press on the tap here, right there. Right now, this one is gonna come here. I'm gonna put it here. This is the one that is in cylinder number 2, and this is number 1. I'm gonna put it right there. Here, this is number 1, and I'm gonna put it here for now. Alright, doesn't look bad at all. I'm gonna exchange it here. Just don't let it fall. Just I press it with my finger here and I let it go like this. Not that bad either. Alright. And for the purpose of testing it, I'm not gonna put any bolt here or anything. I don't need to do that. Now I'm coming back to the car here. I did not disconnect the scanner because it takes a while to scan it again. Alright, that's the misfire, cylinder number 1 still. These are the injectors. Okay, cylinder number 1 here. Cylinder number 4 is not doing anything, but it kind of has very small misfire before. Okay, now for whatever I see here, the live data, the misfire has not moved at all. It keeps doing it in cylinder number 1. Okay, definitely it didn't move because this is live data. It didn't move at all. So it means ignition coil pack and a spark plug should be okay. Okay, the next step, I'm gonna be removing this cover. This is injector number 1, and I'm gonna be exchanging them. Okay, now I want to say something. Now at this point, if you did what I did, exchange the ignition coil packs and also the spark plugs, and nothing happened, now it's your own decision to either check injectors or either do a compression test. It's up to you. You can do one thing first or the other. Okay, and the next step I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be checking the ohms, and I'm gonna be checking the ohms on the pins, pin number 1 and number 2 and the injectors. I'm supposed to get between 10 and 13 ohms. If I get those readings, according to Honda, the injector should be okay. And all you gotta do, I know the camera is not seen here, but all you do is put the multimeter lead on any of the pins. 10.8, well, that is good. 10.8, that is good. The injector is within the specs of the specifications from Honda. So however, that doesn't tell you if the injector is clogged. It could be dirty. The ohms is only with the electrical part. It's a part of the specification from Honda, from the manufacturer in this case, but it won't tell you if it's clogged or not. I'm still gonna take the fuel rail off to take the injector off, and I'm gonna exchange it with the number 2. And 10mm bolt here, and another 10 here, and this is for this ground here, and another ground here. This is another 10mm bolt here. The other 2 injectors right there, and now the fuel rail. Now this is 12mm nut and another 12 here. These are for the fuel rail, by the way. See the other one here. And now I gotta disconnect the fuel rail from here, and I should have done that before. Right there, some gas spill. And now what you gotta do is pull the fuel rail up and pull it evenly. Now I did not show on camera. I cleaned some dust with a very small air pump, very small, because usually there is a lot of dust garbage when you take the injectors off. Then that garbage goes inside the engine, so be careful with that. Oh, oops. Fuel rail. Okay, and this is the lock here for each injector. You can place this. I'm gonna use this 99cents tool. Just look at the position that it is. It goes only one way. Put him here. You have to pull it straight. This is the one that is gonna go here. Right there, right here. Okay, this, remember, this goes here. Once you take this out, you have to visually inspect it. Also, you can clean them. Okay, here, very little, very little. This is a penetrating oil. And carefully just lubricate the O-ring here. And the reason is because you don't take the chance to bind it here, and it goes inside easily. Right there. So this comes here, and the one that was here goes right there. Okay, and this is number 1 here. I'm gonna be showing a separate video how to clean the injectors in case if they are clogged. And now do the same again. Alright, this is a very little here. Very little. Do not put your finger beyond this point here. Right there. Make sure you don't make contact with oil here on this part. Not at all. Just the ring here. Now tie this evenly. Do not tie one first and then go to the other one. Tie them very evenly. And I'm gonna put my hand here in the middle, putting pressure, straight pressure, very straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and go inside the car right now. Okay, and here we're back to the car again. I'm gonna turn on the vehicle. Right there. Okay, misfire 53, that's the... And cylinder number 2 misfiring right now. Okay, let's see, let's go up a little bit. Cylinder number 2 misfiring. This is counting here. Cylinder number 2 here, misfiring right there. Let's see, let's go up. Alright, right there. Cylinder number 2 misfiring. Okay, now the misfire moved to cylinder number 2. Alright, so now I know the misfire moved to cylinder number 2. That tells me that the injector is having problems. Either it's clogged, most likely clogged. Now, to save time with the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything off again. It takes a few minutes. I'm not gonna record, I already did that. Okay, and this is the one that was misfiring here. Number 2 here. Injector number 2. Oops. Okay, I'm not gonna doing any cleaning or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it with an injector for the auto part. This is not from the dealer. This is the receipt here. I always put it here. Here is the new injector. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it and hope this fixes the problem here. New fuel injector. It looks different compared to the others, though. It's aftermarket.
Déjame dejarte que va a explotar ese carro.
Sí.
Suave, suave, tranquilo.
Igual.
Paciencia, todo llega.
Claro. Now, if you have grease, you can put some grease. And these are rings here. Okay, I already put the bolt and everything back here. I still have the machine right there. Right there, I'm gonna prime it. And misfire cylinder 0. Let's see. Injector. Let's see. Misfire cycle. Okay, I'm gonna keep my camera here for, let's see, cylinder number 2 right there. The car is running so smoothly right now, very smooth, not shaking, nothing, and no misfire at all. Okay, and the problem has been fixed. Car is running so smoothly, no problem. The injector was the problem. I did not want to try to clean it. I like to take chances. Okay, here after a few minutes, here is the update. As I said since the beginning, cylinder number 4 has also a misfire, but it's a very small misfire. I've been having the car running for about 10 minutes and the engine still runs smoothly, but from time to time I can tell the miss, but very small, almost not noticeable. I mean, the PCM does not trigger this code. Maybe too small, it has not detected yet, but from time to time, because I have live data, I see the miss on cylinder number 4, just to once in a while, but very small. The car is not shaking at all. It's not nothing. It's running very smooth. It's that cylinder number 4 right there. Very small miss, almost not noticeable, but the injector fixed the problem. Now this will have to be addressed later on, but as I said, for cylinder number 4, the PCM has not triggered any call for that, because that's the miss is too small. It's even hard to notice. Even I've been in the car for about 10-11 minutes with the car running, with the engine running. Okay, and I'm reading the codes here, and now I have for cylinder, I mean, of course it was cylinder number 1, but I have also for number 2, but that is because I was exchanging the injectors. That's why I got one more code. The car is running at this point, so I'm not gonna pay attention to cylinder number 2.